Oh yeah. So this was your first respray, yeah?
Yep.
Josh Nolte, the fellow YouTuber, has done a fucking amazing job on this. Gunman's Apprentice. Check out his channel if you like. I'll put a link in the description. But that's a real nice wet finish. It's quite straight too.
Yeah.
A few little bits that need a bit of polishing here and there, but that's just part of spray painting at the end of the day, isn't it?
There's one spot here when I was doing the roof.
Yeah.
I touched it with my leg.
I did that to my own XF, man. When I was doing my XF up, I was like standing the roof, blocking the roof back, and then I was like standing on a milk crate, and the fucking things like slipped out from under me, and I've landed on the roof and landed in the elbow like right here, and
Gone.
yeah, I was pissed off about that one.
Yeah, so and then I'll get the key and I'll show you the whole roof. There's a button there.
Looks neat. Pretty good effort for a first timer.
Thank you.
Even all the interior.
And it's all got dynamite in it.
Oh, is that sound deadening?
Yeah. You can see it on the back parcel shelf in here.
Yeah.
It's got all dynamite.
Should be nice and quiet on the road.
Yeah, and plus for the subwoofer.
Yeah.
Put a sub in there.
Yeah.
And I've made a
Stop the rattles, yeah.
I've made a fuel cell. There's a cutout there for the filler pipe.
Yep.
And I made a fuel cell which is in the office.
Yep.
So I can have the fuel tank inside the boot.
Yep.
Rather than underneath.
I've never seen that. Black on the...
No, originally it was...
I like it though.
Originally it was
they come across through there, yeah.
on the bottom bit. And I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I can't be bothered masking up. And I'm just going to paint it black.
It looks good. It's something unique, but I like... well, it's a VK Calais for the viewers, but I like how you haven't gone too crazy with the mods, you know?
No.
I think you should put these wheels back on, personally.
Yeah, the VK.
I like, just keep it all looking standard, you know? The cops will stay after your ass. That bonnet scoop looks cool, but it's not over the top.
Yeah.
Again, he made this himself, so done a good job there.
And I followed the contour of the actual body itself. So
Yeah.
a lot of the fiberglass ones will kick up and then they'll go flat.
Yep.
I just think that looks like a stick on.
Yeah.
I haven't colour coded it. I've done it black.
I like it. So, and that suits your boot jams as well.
Yep. So I just blacked everything out.
Yep. Just 2K black, yeah? Or was that clear over base?
Clear over base
as
well.
Awesome.
Yeah, so clear over base.
Even under here, I'm sure the light's pretty poor, but that's all neat. So Josh is
That's
actually...
all seam sealed.
He's a blacksmith as well.
I'll show you. Let me get my... Where's my torch? So, I don't know, you can't see, but in here, it's all seam sealed.
Yeah. So it's not getting,
No water will get in.
Water's not going to get in.
It's all done around there as well.
Yeah, nice.
All seam sealed in there. Even the boot I did.
Yep.
So it just makes it look a lot nicer.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's the one I cut out originally. It went from there to there.
Yep.
So I cut that out and I've just put some 3mm steel inside this bit.
Yep.
And then I've welded the 3mm on the sides.
Yep.
So
308 going in it?
yeah, 308 or a 355, probably a 308.
Yep.
With about 500 horsepower.
Yep. What are you thinking of doing with those rims? Get them just get an acid cleaner on them or get them polished or something, you reckon?
They're an alloy.
You wouldn't want to go and paint them really, would you?
No. You polish them up. I did a little bit of hand polish, like an auto sole, I think it's called.
Yeah, that stuff's alright.
But I might be able to try and find an actual proper metal one that I might use with a buff.
Yeah.
It might come
There's California Custom, that's another okay one. But with inside here, you've got this, the guys at the panel shop across the road might know it, or one of your paint suppliers, they've got like a mag wheel cleaner acid, and that shit just eats into it, man, and that will come up like brand new. You won't have, like, no polishing or anything.
You've
used it, yeah.
It's brilliant. I cleaned the engine bay, that VY that I just finished painting all that with it.
So you use ProTech all the way through, yeah? So that's your clear coat you used?
Yep.
So that's their premium clear, ultra finish clear coat, HS clear. There's definitely got a bit of weight in that can, you can tell it's a HS.
And then
your primers.
so my primer,
Prime
for
and
bare
fill.
metal stuff and over body filler, I use Epitech.
Yeah.
And that's brilliant stuff. You got to leave it a week before you sand it back and let
Yep.
it cure up. And that it's got a lot of anti-corrosives in there, so you won't have any rust.
Yep.
And then once I finish sanding that with 320, I finish. I'll go and use the prime and fill
Yep.
with say 10-15% reducer.
Yep. So, but hardener as well, though, yeah.
all
Obviously,
hardener.
2-pack product. Yeah.
So that's
And
a low temp.
That was a 2-pack as well, was it?
And the
Yeah.
hardener for that is
That's the way to go.
somewhere else. There.
Yeah.
Up there. And then you got the certain thinners. So this is your high temp thinner.
Yep.
And that's your normal thinners down there for the
Yep.
Epitech only.
Okay.
And then you've got Flex Aid for like really flexible plastics.
Yeah.
And then like a matting base, which I've never used.
Yeah, you wouldn't have. Yeah.
I've never used that. I'm
Yeah, if you
thinking
need to do some flat, if you wanted to do say that, or is that base coat as well?
yeah, that's clear over base.
If you wanted to redo that but have it as a flat finish, you could mix that with some clear or
You've
something.
gotta, do that as your, I think, your part A.
Really?
I don't know. I know with Flex Aid you do.
Well, usually these have to get mixed with the clear coat.
So I don't know. if you just add
The
that
ones
in.
I've ever used, and I'm imagining it would be the same.
Yep.
You mix it, but I've always done spray outs just to check it. So usually it's 75% that with 25% clear, and that'll be a matte finish. If you want to go satin, you can go 60-40 or
okay.
even 50-50, and you'll just get shinier and shinier. But
Yep.
supposedly the active ingredient in that stuff is talc. It's like,
Yes, it is.
yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it's just
I don't know if I'd use actual proper talc.
I wouldn't use talc like baby powder or anything.
And then I've got my plastic primer.
Yep.
And this stuff I got for free.
What's that?
It's a what's it called? It's
Dye coat?
Yeah.
A guide coat type
Yeah.
thing? Or?
Yeah. It's a guide.
What do you do? Wipe it, like put it on a rag and wipe it on?
I
or?
put it in the spray
Yeah,
gun,
and just dust
I
it on.
Paint it
Yeah.
on. And when you're doing dry sanding, especially, even
Yeah.
wet sanding, it shows up.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just blue.
Yeah.
Blue's
Okay.
not a very popular colour for
Interesting.
guide coat.
No, it's usually the black. Yeah.
So yeah, and what else is there? Yeah, these are just some base coats that I.
And the colour you used was just that line,
This
was
one
it?
here is which one? That's for my green.
Yep.
Cerulean. This is the Switchblade, which is the VE.
Yep. You did
silver.
one recently.
And
Oh, so that's for the lower
That's
tone.
the silver.
Switchblade, yeah. Nice clean silver. I like it. Definitely.
yeah, there's no model in there.
Yeah.
What I did is I instead of just spraying it normally, I did that, but then the last part I just flicked it,
Yep.
and I got it to stand up quite a fair
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
And that's what I've done. for all
And
my
this was the gun you used.
yeah, Polaria.
That was recommended by a well-known YouTuber, was it, or
Or
did you get that before you seen my review?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Cool.
I was hanging out for you to
Yeah.
actually do a review on that.
Yeah, yeah. Is that how it went? Yeah,
Yeah.
because Josh has been with me from the start. I remember this guy commenting like within the first month or two of me making videos. So it's definitely been good to come over and get to say good day to a follower. And that thing that's like a little water trap, is it?
Yeah, that's right. It's a
Yep.
moisture trap, and I think it might stop oil as well. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
And then I've just got my regulator here, and I
Yep.
usually set that to 2 bar or just
Yep.
a bit under.
Yep.
Clear coat, maybe 1.8.
Yep.
So it's probably about 27 psi, maybe.
Yep.
And yeah.
Good gun. And your primer gun, where's that?
Oh, let me get that. It's just
I'm really impressed, man. I really am. Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
It's killer work. Oh yeah, here's your primer gun. Is
Yes.
it just a sort of no-name type
I
thing?
think
Is
so.
it?
I think
yeah.
so.
Yeah. I reckon those couple of silicon holes would have come through your water or a bit of oil
Or
through
it
your
was
lines.
I sprayed some belt dressing on the.
Oh well, that'll do it.
That might have
Yeah.
done it.
Yeah.
And I did it
'Cause
while I
it-
was spinning in here. And then
Yep.
later on, I decided.
And that
to
would have
take it.
just been
Yeah.
okay.
And then I
Yeah.
moved it into the other room
Yep.
and minimised.
Yep. Okay. Well, yeah, it's one of those things, man. You got to be a bit of a scientist, and you always, if something goes wrong, you try and figure out what it is and stop it for next time.
That's right.
That's what this trade's about. It's never ending.
Yep, that's right.
You're forever coming up with new ideas and.
Yeah. So I'm up to doing the interior now.
Yep.
So that's coming along pretty good. I've done the wiring underneath the floor. I'm just going to do the.
So you're going to do a lot of that yourself, like put the engine in and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably me and my cousins will do that because
Yeah.
they've been drag racing, and
Okay.
I'll probably buy one of his edges that he's built.
Yep.
So
Awesome.
that'll be good fun. But yeah, I'll definitely put the original rims back on. I think
Hey, we should go and show him that other piece that you're making. Show him a bit of your blacksmithing work. He's doing this for a university. Was it university project?
It's a uni project.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty cool, eh?
I don't know if you can see it, but this is 12mm steel. And
Yep.
This is 40x5mm.
Yep. Hessian arms, and that's going up out the front, isn't it?
Yep.
And you're gonna paint that too, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is this is going to be jet black.
Yep.
Same with the frame.
Yep.
And the chains are going to be jet black. I'm going to put some seam sealer in the edges here.
Yep.
And I'm going to paint this all silver, and then I'm going to hand brush the black letters,
Okay.
and then I'm going to clear coat it.
That'll look cool, yeah.
Yeah, and then you can actually see it from.
So do
road.
the whole thing in clear over base.
Yep.
Yeah. So a lot of people, I would usually look at that and say 2K it all day long. Usually.
Yeah, that's right.
That's-
yeah, I've got
yeah.
2K jet black. I've
Okay.
got that stuff.
Yeah.
But I think if I did a 2K base coat,
Yep.
then I can do this, mask it off, or do the silver first, mask that off afterwards.
Yeah, that's true. And it's sort of do it like a two-tone flow coat. And then you just
right.
clear it all at the same time.
That's
yeah.
right.
That's a good idea.
So I'm
Definitely.
not wasting
You don't
time
have-
or product and trying to mask up something.
Wait
like
for
this.
3 days before you can mask
That's
off it.
right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Good shit. I guess that's probably going to do for this section of the video anyway.
Yep. Yeah. That's just like right.
Yeah.